Hello everyone and welcome to ES35 Invest, and today, according to all of your requests that you asked me for, I have decided to make a more detailed video on Ethereum. So if you're interested in Ethereum technical analysis, a very detailed one with a lot of indicators being reviewed, so let's get ready. Don't forget to scroll down and hit the like button before we go, so it'll keep me motivated to do more videos like that. And we will start with one of my favorite indicators that I use a lot and I trade a lot with this strategy is EMA Band indicator. Basically, what you see is the price right now is inside of the EMA band. So that is a neutral. In order for the indicator to be bullish, the price has to stay above this indicator. In order for it to go into the bearish side, the price has to stay below this indicator. So now it's a no trade zone, and this indicator goes with neutral. Now the next one that we will look at is EMA ribbon indicator. What you see here is the same thing. The price is inside of the EMA ribbons, and that is also the neutral signal. The same thing, for us to be bullish on Ethereum, it has to have several candles to form above it, or to be bearish, it has to form a candle not touching the EMA band, EMA ribbons below it. And now it is struggling because twice it was rejected from the upper band, and also here is 200-day EMA that is trying to retest, but it cannot even get that far. So now it is also neutral. Now the next one that we will review is the super trend indicator. There it goes. And on super trend indicator, the story is quite different. Actually, here was the signal to go long. So definitely a super trend indicator is one of the powerful indicators, especially like I showed you, we are on the 6-hour time frame. So this is a midterm strategy, and here it shows to go long. And of course, this is a bullish sign. So on the super trend indicator, we go for the bulls. Now let's draw a little bit on the chart, and what I will show you is you can actually see it really simple. If you will connect all these dots and have so many touch points here, 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 then touch point here and retest, then you can see that the price is above this line, but everything depends on how you're going to draw it, because if you will draw it like this, connecting it with this wick and having a retest, then you may say that the price is above it, it retested it, got a nice retest, and now it is bouncing, and this will be a bullish indication, right? But if you will try to connect all the shadows, then what you see is the price is just retesting it, and it's not actually good to say that it is bullish or bearish. I would rather say that it is neutral right now. So for this indication, it goes neutral. And now the next one, what you can see, I already have this line here for you drawn, and this is a very, very powerful line. Why? I'm going to show you in a minute, because here, if you will look at it, you may see how many touch points it had. Over here, twice it was rejected, then twice it was rejected here again, so that's 4 times being rejected. Then here another retest, finally got broken, and here it was like twice it was rejected, and now the retest here, same thing here and here, and also look out all over the way, and even here it was rejected, but now the price is actually staying above it. This is the first candle that closed above it, but what we want to see is one candle completely closing above it in order for it to be 100% bullish indication. Right now it can also be reviewed as a retest, and the candle here, it can also be a bullish sign for us. So let's actually say that this indication is bullish, but once again, in order for it to be 100% bullish, we need to have one candle to form above this line, not even touching. Now I will actually go into another one, and I will copy this line, and I already noticed that if we will take 1600 area, then there's another powerful line. So many retests all over the place, and here was a retest. And what you can see now, it is trying to break above it, but still it can't. It closed below it, and now this candle will be very important because it needs to break above it, and the next candle has to stay above it in order for it to be a bullish indication. But for now, that is still a bearish indication because the price is getting like stuck between those two lines. Now, what's the next thing? The next what we will do is we go into this structure, well actually this last fall, and we will look at one of my favorite indicators, which is Fibonacci retracement. We go from the swing high into the swing low, and no wonder why the price is getting so much tension here, because as far as you can see, there is a golden pocket, which is very high probability zone, and a lot of trading algorithm for a lot of investors and traders, they had their limit orders, short limit orders placed here. That's why you can see so many rejections, because a lot of limit orders have been filled here and they are filled for the short position. So definitely this indication for this swing structure is bearish. Now, let's also continue with the Fibonacci retracement. And what we will do is we will take the retracement of all of this major structure from the swing low into the swing high. And what we will look is this point, because check out how perfectly on 50% retracement level, it just touched it twice and it bounced from it. So this is very high potential target and for the wave C, and also a nice area for the Ethereum price to bounce from. So definitely that is a bullish case. But of course notice that the golden pocket is here, and if the price will get rejected and it will fall below, this will be the area where the price is most likely to go. But for right now, that is a bullish case. Now, if we will think that this is an ABC correction, I actually have it drawn for you here, the ABC. What is the potential target for the wave C? And how we do it is we need another tool which is called Fibonacci extension. And we go from the swing into the A and project it from the B. And the most probable areas for that, let me actually drag it this far so you can see clearly the areas. The first target, the most probable, is 0318. That's exactly where it bounced from. So this is a very high probability for the wave C to land. If this breaks, then the next potential area is 1. And just have a look how perfectly it aligns with the golden pocket that we just talked of, all of this structure. So if something will happen and the bulls will step into the market, what I'm going to show you for sure and tell you for sure, this will be the area where the price will most likely go. But for right now, this is a nice point to get reversed, so that is a bullish case too. I will delete all of this so it's not gonna get confused. And let's go ahead. Now we will go into the indicator and check the volume. And what I like to do is use fixed volume range profile. And what we do, the same thing, I will measure all of this move. And what you find here is the areas where a lot of volume had been traded. And what you can see is that we are stuck in the area where most of the volume had been traded. And this is of course neutral because we are in between, and the price has to go either up or down from here, and while it stays here it's going to go for a range. And if it breaks up, then if it goes up, then the next target will be here where a lot of volume, and actually POC is here. So if we go up, here's the target where it's going to go, 1700. That's where it's going to find another resistance, and no wonder, because here we have the top. And also if you will measure all of this swing structure, then I believe some key level will be here. Yes, 50% retracement will be here, and the golden pocket will be there. So if it breaks up, then here's the next area where it's most likely to find the resistance. And just remember my words, if it'll go high, you will find resistance here. You will see it. If it'll break low, then let's have a look. Just look at it. Here is another area where we have a lot of volume being traded. So if it breaks down, and also here are some touch points, here is the place where a lot of volume probably been traded. So if it breaks down, according to the volume profile, this will be the area where it's most likely to fall. And also notice that here's another area that we just have marked it. So I'm just showing you the areas that you have to pay attention, and in any case of scenario you will be ready to understand where the price is most likely to bounce, where the price is most likely to find the support. Okay, so that's it with the chart. Now we have to go into another indicators that cannot be applied right under the chart, but we will look at it because they located below the chart. Okay, so now we go and check out the indicators. Double click for them to enable those indicators, and the first one that we will look is the RSI. And let me actually move this one lower so we're not going to get bothered with it. And on RSI, there are several things that I want you to look at. First, of course, the bullish case is the divergence. You can see the lower low here and the high low here, but if you will check the price chart, then you can see there actually the reverse situation, because here you can see the lower low and then it was another lower low. So that is called a divergence. For those of you who are new to the market and they don't know it, Google it, because this is a very powerful indication. And of course, this is the bullish indication. And also the second thing that I want you to have a look at RSI is the area I have marked here for you, because look, there was one time, there's a second time, and now it's a third time when the price is bouncing from this area. So now it is neutral, but it has to break above it in order for it to be bullish. For now, it is still neutral. Okay, so the next thing that we are looking at is stochastic RSI. And on stochastic RSI, you can surely see that the price is over here in the overbought territory. And usually when the price stays there, it stays there for a while, and then we see a correction or the move down. And now it's above it. It had the crossover, was a little correction, and now it's still above it. It can surely stay there for a while. For example, here, look, it was above it, but we had an upwards movement. Something similar may happen here, but whenever the price is above that area, that is a bearish indication. So stochastic RSI goes with the 1 point to the bears. Now let's look at the in-stream trades indicator, and here we're also going to talk about two things. The first thing is this zero line. Whenever the price is above the zero, the river is above the 0 point line, it's a bullish. Whenever it's below it, it's a bearish. So with 0 point line, it is 1 point goes to the bears. But also there is indication. This is called the river, in-stream river. And once the price is below the river, it goes for the bulls. Once the price is above it, it's either the retracement or it's the breaking of the trend, and it goes to the bulls. And also notice there is a divergence here on the in-stream trades indicator. Let me show you a divergence. There it goes. You can see the lower low and the higher low, and the same thing like we had on the RSI. So this one goes for the bulls. The price is out of the river, and also there is a divergence. So that's basically it. That's what I wanted you to review, and we have 15 different points. And now let's go into the summary to understand who wins, bulls or bears. So now let's go into the summary to realize what happened. And we have 15 different points of different indicators, trend lines, and others. Let's review it again. EMA band, neutral. EMA ribbon, neutral. Super trend, bullish. Resistance line, neutral. 1570 support line, bull. 1600 resistance line, bearish. Fib retracement, last swing, bearish. Fib retracement of all the upswing, bullish. ABC correction, bullish. Fixed volume range profile, neutral. RSI divergence, bullish. Then RSI resistance area, neutral. Stochastic RSI overbought gave a bearish sign, and instrument trades zero line gave a bearish sign, and instrument trades price above the river, which is for the bulls. So totally we have 5 neutral, 6 bullish, and 4 bearish. So according to that, bulls win, and we have more signs for the bullish count than for the bearish count. I hope you like this information. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and drop down the comment. What do you think? If you want me to continue doing videos like this on different other Bitcoin and altcoins, let me know about it. And take care. Bye-bye.